Yo! Wouldn't you be surprised that, you know, yesterday I said might start early, might go even longer today. And that's not the case. My excuse for that? I actually decided to eat before stream. And then I just didn't really feel like getting everything all set up around me, my lights and all that. I'm just gonna sit here in the dark and play this. Oh, what the hell was I up to? Well, I guess we're meeting up with Sebastian again. Oh my god, this dickhead.
Revelio.
I've never been in here.
Hello, Hamura. Revelio.
It's in here somewhere. Oh, there's even more up here.
Hello, Hamura. Revelio.
Got the troll in here.
Revelio.
At some point, I think I gotta really like go back in and explore the castle again. It's just that once you can go out and explore the world and you get the room of requirement, there's really not a lot of reason to run around here. Especially if you have all the fast travels.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what.
Like even now I could have just fast traveled to wherever Sebastian is, but fuck it, might as well run around. Oh right, he's all the way over there. I'm slow as shit. That's poppies. World. Oh, this motherfucker's all the way back over here. I am not gonna run that distance.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. You're here. Good.
You're...
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne.
I hate how he says catacomb.
I need to see her.
Catacomb.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Yeah, well, Ominous should mind his own business. Student reported the catacomb assignment yielding more than I imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating, however I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind a great room which had suffered decay amid the turned over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio. Accio. Descendo. Places. Dependo. Accio. Descendo. Stupefy. Accio. Descendo. Places. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. This room is taller than it looks.
I'm wondering if I wanted to switch something out.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Yo, what's up? How you doing on this, what's the date? Thursday?
Brilliant.
Hot as hell? Dog, I gotta know where you at that it's hot as hell, because it seems like it's cold everywhere else.
Accio. Descendo. Places. Attendo.
SoCal, I knew it. I was gonna guess SoCal or Texas. Those are the only places I can think where it's probably hot.
Revelio.
Okay.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Today over here in sunny Florida, it is windy, kind of raining, and kind of cold. At least for Central Florida, it is. We started on Sebastian's quest? Yep. I'm already having to switch things around in my...
Revelio.
Alright, so I'm probably supposed to go down there. But I want to go over here.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
This isn't the Shadow of the Relic quest? Yep. It was about
Incendio.
some relic.
Revelio.
Alright, now we can go down here where it seems like there's a whole lot of bullshit.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus.
Look at that.
Seems odd.
Well, let's get this over with. You gonna bust out of there? You gonna bust out of there?
Revelio.
Oh no, you're inside that thing. Well, hey, guess what, buddy? You're gonna stay in there.
Accio. There's something here by the altar. Depulso. Revelio.
Yes. It wants us to take the bones.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Probably bring them over here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
What did you find?
Revelio. Depulso.
Am I missing something up here?
Revelio.
I guess it's a future problem.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio. I need to find a safe way across. Lumos. Accio. Oh, Lumos.
Alright, let's get that out of there. Come on, come on, come on.
Accio. Oh, Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Convulso. Revelio.
There we go, other side.
Accio. Revelio.
And that spider is still just chilling in there. Did I miss something? No, that's way down below. Or did I? No, I absolutely did.
Revelio.
Don't tell me I came all this way for this.
Revelio. Accio.
I'm out.
Defendo. Descendo. Revelio. Did you hear that? We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
What? Huh?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Because I
Of
was getting
course.
ahead of myself.
The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed.
Well, I
Hold on to that diary
just
entry.
did.
There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Well, hey, there we go.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperius Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Wow, I mastered it.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna need this. Yeah, alright.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Depulso.
Never that easy.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last
Revelio.
one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Leviosa. Descendo. Glacius. Defendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
Well, looks like I gotta figure out a pattern here.
Accio.
You and the circle one. Where's the circle one? Right here.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio. Accio.
There we go.
Revelio.
Right, before we do that though, let's go...
Incendio.
Oh, when it's under my control, I can't even kill it.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Repulsor. Revelio. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Accio. Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Revelio. Accio. Sendo. Stupefy. Sendo. Glacius. Defender. Stupefy. Accio. Sendo. Glacius. Imperial. moment there, I thought that'd never end. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Accio.
The relic contains abundant potential as possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to
Yeah,
ignore
man.
what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Revelio.
Is that ominous?
Ain't no way. We're gonna have to kill this dude right here. Let's do this, Sebastian.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Oh, I got the persuasion right here.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Wow, anyways.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperial?
Wait, what did he ask? Am I doing this to Sebastian or what? Fuck it.
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
I'm Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that
I
responsibility...
don't think that's what I wanted to do.
It may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio!
Oh, on him. Yeah, that was it. Never mind. Haha.
Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Until we're out of sight, brother, he's blind.
Sebastian, come on. What did you do? Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go. Revelio.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I'm looking out for you now.
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Is it though? Because you said till we're out of sight, and Buddy cannot see. So what if he's actually like trapped in there because of our wording? That'd be kind of fucked. I wouldn't really care, but it'd be kind of fucked.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Alright, as cool as Imperio is, Crucio's kind of better.
Not quite.
Damn.
Meant for me?
Resting on it.
I can't.
Keep out the way! There's nowhere to go!
Protect yourself!
Stop provoking them!
Release me!
Yo, he made him kill himself. That's sick.
Boy! What have you done?
Yo, this uncle sucks.
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Yo, that uncle sucks, dude. In the middle of that fight, he was like, "Oh, stop agitating them. Stop fighting them, brother.
Saved Anne's life. That goblin
They're
was
there
going
to kill you."
her.
No, you did the right
Did
thing.
what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Shit, I got something for him. You taught me, boy. Got it right here.
Reparo. Revelio.
Anyways.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear
Damn,
that
he would have let her
either of you
die
continue
just to
down
not
this
use.
path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Anyways. Poppy. Guess what? That uncle, number 3 on the list. It's Natty, ominous, now the
How
uncle.
inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
I had plenty of opportunity to
It's not like her to forget.
But number 1 on who I fuck with list, Poppy.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
That's a lot of blood.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
You know, I was low-key thinking, could I capture it?
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least
Rebellion.
10,000.
Where are you, Smithy? Thought you were joining us in Borneo. Now you have your hopes about fighting the ring, but the new Shrew Galleons are in blah 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 blah.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
Fantastic. She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight. Revelio.
Quiet. What was that?
I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Brother, where to? There's only like 2 more spots we can go to. Alright, fire one more time. Oh, she already ahead of me, damn.
Revelio.
Hey, hold on, treasure?
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
What the fuck?
Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She's making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her.
Revelio.
If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest.
Oh, freaking.
Look! Underneath her! I think we're close! She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Revelio.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Lumos.
Lumos.
Apparel.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath. I wonder how long she lived here, or where she'll go now.
Revelio.
Well, I got things to get around here, i.e. there's a couple treasure chests. So I'm gonna go cop those and then we can leave. Almost like the game knew.
Revelio.
Where are they at? Where are they at? Over here. One. 2. Alright, now we can leave. Can't get on my broom. Alright, well I guess we're walking it. Whatever. Oh, and you follow. Alright, we can leave now.
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in.
No, I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
What?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
After your business, trying to find a fellow Sebastian wants to meet with me in the Undercroft. Okay. Well, there is something in the world that I can do. See if it pops up anywhere. No, no. No, no, no. Unless I'm just blind. Which I am, but... The place I can think it'd be is over here. Jesus Christ. I forget, like, this part of the map is here sometimes. This feels like another, like, 50% of the game right over here. It goes pretty quick. I will say the one thing that I don't like is that not everything shows up on the map. Like sometimes you gotta get on a broom and like fly around and use Revelio to see like everything else. Kinda dumb. Kinda wish it just showed everything. But I also realized if it did that, this map would be very fucking cluttered. But it'd be cool if it was like some games where you could just go to a store and buy a map and it like reveals all the locations. Things like what, Assassin's Creed games that does that?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm
He's a
afraid he
dickhead.
wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
We'll admit, though, we're kind of at a point now where we're doing more for Sebastian than what he's doing for us. Which is fine, sure. But my friend needs to remember we're the main character. Alright. Suppose I could stand here and wait a couple minutes to see what side quests will randomly pop up. Even though according to the world map, there is something out there. Let me see. Oh no, it's another Sebastian thing. Sebastian is waiting near the entrance of the Overlooked Mine to the northeast of Upper Hogsfield. Well, this is a level lower, so this is probably what we should do first. We've been bumming around with Sebastian enough as is. Pretty much the whole stream up until this point has been with Sebastian.
Well, Madame Kagawa said she's never seen anyone.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something.
We're not very
He's waiting
secretive,
near
are
a
we?
goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
It
Of
seems like
course.
every
How
student we
exciting.
meet
I mean,
has seen us
might
doing
this be
some
dangerous?
shit.
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sorona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook.
Like, was
But how
every
well?
student
I've been
there
reading it for
at
as
the three
long as I've been
broomsticks
reading
when we
English.
fought the
My
freaking
parents have
troll
an
and everything?
extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lord Gok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
You're gonna fuck this up, aren't you? Yada 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 yada. Yeah, whatever you think that. Well, literally all you see is adults in there. I know. Ooh.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
What's the gimmick for this one? There's the ball. Where's the... Over yonder.
Also. This...
Keep going. You're fucking kidding me. Wow, okay.
Lumos.
No, no.
Accio.
Excuse.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Right.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Ah.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more.
Yeah.
Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Carr, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
Stealth mission.
Only I can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
You know, it's weird how they make such a big deal out of the Cloak of Invisibility. And, you know, it's one of the Deathly Hallows and all that. But then, they got the spell to just do it already.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
You know, I really hope you're a shooter, Amit. Because right now it kind of seems like Poppy's the only one who can
Let's just learn what we
go
can and
off.
get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so
Incendiary.
simple.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Revelio.
Even Sebastian's kind of trash in a fight.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
Yeah, man, shit's crazy.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Where have those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
human attack.
Stop bullying me!
Just you wait till I find them.
Expelliarmus!
Let's get this. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Descender!
Watch your step round here.
Expelliarmus!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched. By a door.
Yes, of course.
Revelio.
Now, how do I... Interesting.
Descender. Accio. Defender.
What am I doing with you?
Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Revelio.
Gotta be something to do with that.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Maybe it's the angle.
Accio.
Or it's gonna bother me because it's clearly to get up to that chest there.
Accio.
And I'm also blind.
Confringo.
Yeah, there it is.
Accio.
What did that do?
Revelio.
Okay, good. It opened this.
Defender. Repulsor.
Big fucking brain, dude.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Well, before I do that, I just gotta get treasure. Also gotta probably kill these guys.
Revelio. There's no doubt there. You will regret coming.
Levioso.
Who do you think you are? Get accustomed to that.
Revelio.
Oh, this is where they sleep. Alright, let's go from bottom to top.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large.
Revelio.
But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? Clever.
Yeah, it's very clever, even though I don't think it's gonna matter. We can probably take out one.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Okay.
You won't get away with that. I shall have been.
Expelliarmus. Arrest the Potato. Stupid. Wise coming back in. Stupid.
I will.
Descendo!
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio. Repulsor.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Devil's snare.
Lumos.
Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Revelio. Revelio.
Really, all that for that?
The area's still clear. If anybody cares.
Revelio.
Quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
It's Totalis.
I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day.
Revelio.
That goblin has big dreams, like to run a bank. Alright, well, fuck off.
Arrest them.
Your spells glance off. Someone been taken out last week. Showing off, are you? Let's get this over with. Stop! I'm afraid of
Get away with
such a... You're breaking mine. You don't know who you're saying.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Text message, text message. Alright.
Revelio.
No furnace? I guess we gotta go through the door. 'Cause that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it.
Lumos.
Fucking Lumos.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
Well, that's just our way out.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Wait, was that not it?
Revelio.
I don't think that was it. There we go. All right, not bad.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Yeah.
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
You know, I would say something about writing a book about it, but fuck it. It's not like everybody doesn't already know already. Might as well write the fucking book.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Cock, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Yeah, I saw like the balloon things for the broom, but now I don't see them anymore.
Revelio.
Anyways.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Alright, that's one.
Revelio.
Where are the others? One over there. And one over there. Alright.
Confringo. Revelio. Levioso. Confringo.
Brother, how?
Revelio. Confringo.
No, come on. Climb. Fast.
That's
Got it.
that. Settled.
Oh, Poppy. Timing on somebody's intense. Yeah.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon. But the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Well, I'm sure that'll be in like 2 minutes when I get a letter from you. Go check out all this gear that I've gotten.
Brood.
A couple of good things. Collections. Probably gonna wrap up here soon. I know yesterday I was like, oh, today, you know, I might start early and go even longer. But wouldn't you know it? Exact opposite. Yeah, I guess that's what happens when I actually eat dinner before stream. I kind of didn't want a repeat of yesterday because I was starving the whole time. I can swap traits out, right? Like, I could get rid of the one that's on here and put something different on. 'Cause I don't run into Infuri that much. I guess I'll figure that out off stream. Because what I have here, increased damage from ancient magic. Increased damage with Bombarda, which I don't really use that much. I suppose I can also just upgrade my shit as well. Because this is just 99. This is 97. Let's find that out right now. What am I wearing? This? No, my coat. Where's my coat? Right here. View upgrade. So I can give it defense. But no offense? Let me look at you. Traits. I have increased damage with Crucio. Greatly increased damage with Confrigo. I do use that. let's put this on there. Expelliarmus. I do use that. Nice. You upgrade. Let's upgrade it too. Shit. Okay. Not too bad. The hat. Let's do the hat as well. Wait, what did I have previously on my other one? Crucio. I don't think I have Crucio. Upgrade. But I can do significantly increased damage of all spells. Wait, do an upgrade too. Yeah. Decreased damage from mongrels. Do not care about that. Actually, I might as well do for spiders, since that's the main goddamn enemy of the game. What can we do though? What can we do? Increase my magic fill rate? That might be good. Greatly increased damage to cursed targets. That's actually good. Let's go with that. Will we see more trolls too? I didn't have anything for trolls, I think, anyways, but that should be good enough. What are my stats looking like now? 2,545 health, defense 322, offense 299. Not bad. Oh wow, ancient magic. Enemy under your control with Imperial curses other targets with each successful strike. Defeating a cursed enemy restores some of your health. I actually kind of need that. Lombarda. You know, I would use Bombarda. Does Bombarda also, like, set fire to things? Or is it just an explosion? Because I would swap that out for Confrigo and Incendio. It's just a blast? Don't really need the healing. Don't really need magic meter fill, because I'm kind of good with that. Fuck stealth. I don't use potions that much. I probably should. Or plants. I only use these things if I have to. If it's like a mission requirement. I'll put it on Confrigo or Flipendo. Because I do use that. Bing bong bing. All right. Save it there.